Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome. Welcome to Evil Noodle Gaming. Welcome to some very exciting Battlefield news. I'm excited. Have we got the camera settings correct? I don't know. They keep... Each time I reload up StreamLabs, they reset themselves. I've tried disabling it from the G-Hub, the camera, but it still changes. I don't know why the settings keep changing, but I think I've got them okay. We'll see. If you notice, the time that down there has been modified for the open beta. Correction, for the early access beta. 7 days, 1 hour, 58 minutes. Oh boy, I cannot wait. So, exciting news. After quite a while of zero news, we finally got some more hard-hitting information today. We've gone from having the delay post to having all of this information drop, which is pretty exciting. We're going to go through it tonight. I've sort of skimmed through it a little bit, but there's a ton to get through, and I kind of wanted to save it for the stream sort of thing. So, what's your poll? Hi, is it GTA tomorrow? No. We're able to, so basically I'm able to stream tonight. What's that, Tuesday? I won't be able to stream tomorrow, which is Wednesday. I can possibly stream on Thursday, and we'll see about some GTA then. Yeah, Wednesday I definitely can't, which is tomorrow. Thursday is a possibility. I'm hoping I can get on, because if not, I've got to wait through till next week. My work schedule's not very good at the moment, which is why we haven't been on since We haven't been on since Wednesday. Honestly, Paul, my work schedule's all over the place at the moment. I'm probably not going to be on for long as well tonight, because we've got to be up pretty early, pretty sharpish in the morning. Well, not that early, only about 6, but could be better. Cannot. So, yeah, anyway, I'm excited. I'm excited for going through all the information with you and checking it all out. I thought we'd start things off with the video that they released for the beta. And it's about, how long is it? It's nearly a minute long. Quite a lot of information in the video. I've only seen it on my phone, so we haven't watched it in full screen yet. We managed to download a copy, so we'll watch it in full screen. We'll have a little look through, see if we can find any unique details, and go from there, basically. There's a lot of information on Twitter, so we'll have a look at all of that. Looks really exciting. Very, very promising. Really cool indeed. Yeah, I'm excited. Excited much? Hell yeah. There's a little poll in the chat as well. My phone's going off. But yeah, let's jump into the live scene, and we can watch this together. There we are. We'll keep me up, because I haven't watched this in full screen yet. But actually, if you're watching on your phone, YouTube's done, at least for the Android in the UK, YouTube's done a few updates, and there's some nice little user-friendly features been added now, sort of quality of life changes for the YouTube app. So definitely update it if you haven't done so in some time, because I like their changes. Pretty nice changes that they've added in. We're on the sneak again tonight. I haven't had any tea, so I'm gonna cook some after this. I haven't had time, but we're trying out the strawberry flavor sneak tonight. I tell you what, it's actually it's really tasty, phenomenal. Still after that sponsor sneak, maybe one day. Can you smell that down the microphone? Just go, yeah. Oh, it smells nice. Strawberry flavored. I thought it'd be kind of bland, you know, but it's actually quite nice. Very pink indeed. I don't know if you can make that out on there. Doesn't look very pink on the screen there, but Yeah, we're in 1080 now. 1080. Who'd have thought it? Me in 1080. Oh, that is good. Good stuff indeed. Anyway, let's have a look at the trader. See, we'll watch it through, and then hopefully my phone don't keep going off. We'll watch it through and rewind it. See little details. Here we go. Brace yourself, because as always, this is normally a good. Gonna be good. Let's go.
Okay, squads, strategy's simple. Capture your objectives, take control of the sectors, and repel the enemy. Hostile close!
Oh my days, that looks freaking awesome. That sounds so good. Let's have a little look through here then. I mean, if you watch it, if you got your headphones on, that sounds absolutely fantastic. Oh, they always nail the trailers every single time. Let's have a little look through here then, see what we got then. See if we can notice any significant changes. I mean, look at that. That's the orbital map. We'll go through that in a minute. The orbital map. We'll have a little look and give you a few more details with that. Doesn't that look freaking cool? I love this little golf ball shape here. That looks absolutely awesome. Reminds me of the power plant that's down at Sizeworld. That looks absolutely lush. Loving the scale. The scale looks phenomenal. What we got? So we got a jet. We've got 2 helicopters here. Don't ask me about names of helicopters and planes and stuff like that. That looks good. Loving the scale. I want to be boots on the ground straight away. Really, really do. Nice little aerial shot there. I'm guessing he's in a helicopter of some description. Well, we'll keep playing it and we'll keep stopping, see if we can find any details. Let me bring up the sound again. The jets look pretty cool. I've never really been a decent jet aircraft player, but it looks pretty nice. Love the cockpit view. We've got the rain on the sort of the windscreen there of the airplane, the jet. That looks pretty awesome. So a bit of an inside of what it's like to be inside of a tank. We've got the spaceship in the corner there. 3 rounds of the main gun. That's unlimited ammo. Machine gun, and we've got the smoke as well to go with that. The M1A5. Yeah, it looks nice. Little detail I've just noticed. There's a guy. This guy here, he's shooting. That's an enemy player. That's an enemy tank. He's actually firing a rocket at the aircraft there, the helicopter. And if you notice here, the tank shoots this tank here, and the turret flew off. Just keep an eye on that turret there, and it flies off into the distance. That looked pretty awesome. So like detail on the vehicles for destruction looks pretty good as well. There it goes. It's up there. That is pure Battlefield. Oh, the jets sort of come in, it's doing a little swoop as well. Yeah, look good. This is an awesome shot here. We've got the characters running down. We've got the little birds. I don't know what they call this type of helicopter here. Another one there. I'm guessing that's like the deployment, because you got all the tanks there. So we got 3 tanks, 3 helicopters. Yeah, I guess you class that as a helicopter. I don't know. Sort of a jeep down there on the mini map as well. Looks pretty good. D flag. Love the sights on the gun. The detail on the weapons looks freaking awesome. One thing I've noticed as well, this guy has body armor, and they got the little body armor shields there as well, so I'm guessing you can equip body armor at some point. Helicopter station there. There's the rocket itself. I mean, can you go all the way down here, right to the edge? Maybe in the planes. Maybe you can't. I don't know. We'll have to wait and find out. Looks awesome though. Gun sounds sound pretty good. So this guy's obviously been spotted. He's got the red outline. He doesn't stand a chance, does he? Have you noticed here? What's that little detail? You can't see it. Let me just do this. Can you see on there, on the back of his backpack, he's got 3 lights on his backpack. What is that all about? 3 little lights lit up. Looks like it goes maybe another 3 more as well. Gun sound freaking awesome. Reloading looks really cool actually. Nice and quick reloading there. Storm. We've got the hovercraft flying up into the air. Helicopter's out of control. Something's blown up there as well.
Watch out!
So that gets blown up. This is Conquest as well. So I don't know how you go about blowing the thing up. Maybe there's an objective you have to arm inside. I don't know. Maybe by holding it for a certain period of time. Who knows? Looks pretty good. Loving the sounds. So I think from what I understand, no, I could be wrong. I think there's behind this location here, if the player turned around, I think there's another hangar with a rocket inside of it. I don't know whether it's a case that the rocket comes out of there, and like in real life, you know, NASA, the rocket takes days to get to its the takeoff pad, you know. Is that a case in this as well? It doesn't look like it because this is a fixed concrete pad. I was wondering whether it started off in the hangar, and the longer that you had hold of the objective, maybe more that it pushed out to the launch pad. I don't know. I'm guessing that's not what's going to happen here. Yeah, look good. Oh, I love the sounds that they use. Freaking awesome. Absolutely fantastic. Open beta is October the 8th to the 9th. And then if you pre-order, it's the 6th and the 7th. Well, actually, it goes from the 8th to the 10th, I believe, depending on your timescale. Depending on whereabouts you are. I'm sure that's what I read. I think it goes through to the 10th, but like very early hours in the morning, something like that. Maybe I forget where I read it. We might see it on Twitter, but what is that? I think it's pouring it down outside. Hang on a second. I can. Oh, that is absolutely chucking it down outside. That is loud as well. Really loud. Really. Bloody hell, that sounds ferociously bad. Yeah, so cool little video there. Loving that. Looks really, really cool indeed. Let's have a little look at Twitter, shall we? Okay. So they posted, they've gone from posting this message here about it being delayed. That was on the 15th. And then obviously we had quite a bit of silence for some time. This person here, Terrorist 120, I don't know, but he's built the orbital map out of Lego. 7,969 pieces. I mean, where do you even start? I mean, you got to figure out what pieces that you need. Don't that look absolutely fantastic? That is really, really cool indeed. Really, now you see what I mean? So what I was just explaining, you got the main hangar for the space shuttle here, just like in real life, and then it would slowly work its way down to the launch pad, exactly like in real life. It takes days for it to get there. But seeing it like this, I'm guessing there's a rocket already in there, and the one that actually launches or explodes is already in place on the launch pad. I was wondering to begin with whether it would work its way down the sort of the runway, the taxiway or whatever, to the launch pad. The more that you held on to the objective, but maybe that's not the case. Looks pretty awesome though. That is a lot of detail in there. Yeah, good job that guy who done that. Let's go to the top then. So they released quite a bit of information. Early access is the 6th and the 7th. I got my pre-order through today, so that's good. The only thing I'm a bit unsure on, so we got the code for the pre-order. That's now in our library. But I don't know how it works if for the open beta, the early access for the beta. Do I get? I don't know if you're watching now or after. Do you get a? Does something else appear in like your Origin account? I don't know. When it's time for it to be released, I don't know. But they posted a ton of information here. The buttons, which is, I mean, look at this detail. They didn't need to post all of this information, but they did. So we got keyboard layout here. You can scroll through all of these, have a little look. So, is there any changes from the other games? I don't think there's any major changes. F buttons go through the seats on the vehicles. So actually it goes from F1 through to F8. So there's a lot of seats that you can change. Blimey, that's a lot of seats in a particular vehicle. I'm guessing the transportation helicopter maybe. Primary weapon, number 1. Secondary, specialist. Oh, I can't pronounce that. Your specialist weapon or gadget, I don't know, is number 3. Open gadget is number 4. Okay, so number 3 would be what comes with that player, and then number 4, I'm guessing, can be anyone that you can select. You know, anyone that you wish to add. Q is going to be to ping and compose. I don't know what that means. I'm not too sure what that means. What's your whim? Whim, the Tim. What does it say on the mouse wheel? It's yeah. Let me tell you what, mate. Let me do this. and then you can see it. So we got left mouse button is fire, right mouse button is zoom, and you move the mouse to look around. That's basically what it says. Fire for left mouse, right is zoom. Doesn't say anything about the scroll wheel. Maybe I'd imagine there's going to be customer. Wow, I cannot pronounce words tonight. I'd imagine you'd be able to customize it, because you generally can, can't you? Yeah, I don't know what this one is on Q. Hopefully you can you see what that word is there? It's COMOROSE. Comorse? I don't know how you pronounce that word. I don't know how you. My reading is really bad, but anyway, it's something and ping. So I don't know what that means. We've got forward, enter and exit vehicle, reload. The plus menu is on T. Oh, that's where you can add attachments, can't you? Yeah, that's right. That's where you can add attachments to your weapons. Man, that is going to be a cool little feature. You think you can go with like your iron sights or a red dot, and then you're thinking, right, we're out in the open now. Red dot's going to be no good. Let's switch up. Let's get a 4 times on there. Let's get a 8 times. Whatever you want to add on, I guess you could just add it on. That's going to be awesome. I don't know whether you could customize in the menu what attachments you want to be on that plus menu, or whether it only gives you what's allowed for that weapon. I don't know. But you could go with like a revolver, have an iron sights. I guess this is a thing. And then think, I want a 20 times on there. I want a 50 times on that revolver. That'd be sweet. How cool would that be? So we've got the ADS D for forward, back, and left and right. Melee is going to be F. Grenade is G. Makes sense. Chat is going to be on H. Prone and slide is going to be on Z. Sprint is going to be Shift. Crouch is going to be C. B is going to be call in menu, which is the same as Battlefield 5. So you can call in your tanks, your supplies and smoke. I don't know, whatever they choose to put in there. F is going to be full map. Alt is going to be the VoIP, which is the what does that stand for? That's to do with talking to people in game. I can't voice something. I don't know what it stands for. I can't remember. But it's to do with talking to people in game. Well, at least your squad anyway. Control is to crouch as well, which is pretty good. I prefer using control to crouch. Well, actually, C for crouch, hold. So you have to hold if you use C. But if you want to crouch but stay crouch, that's going to be control. So that looks pretty good. Pretty good. What we got here? So we got Xbox and PlayStation controls. Yeah, you can see all of them. Voiceover. Oh, yeah. What's the IP stand for, mate? Oh, Internet Protocol. Thinking ahead there. I like it. Cheers, mate. I knew it stands for voice something. I remember when I first started streaming, Battlefield something or other. I never knew that option was selected. So I'd be chatting away to my missus or shouting at the kids because they were misbehaving. And I never realised that the people that were in my squad could hear me. And years went by, and then I finally realised when I was looking for the settings, and I was in game. And I thought to myself, what does that mean? And then I finally twigged what that setting does. And I think I said something like, oh my god, all this time and people could hear me. And I just heard someone laughing through my headphones. they could hear everything I was saying. Oh man. I never knew that was a feature to begin with. Never knew. But we slowly found out. We're not going to be playing on PlayStation 5. At least for the time being. I'd love to get a PS5. I mean, we've had, you know, all of the rest. The main consoles, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I would like to get a fifth one. I would like to get the fifth one. You know, it's just a thing, isn't it? But one day, yeah, easy controls, zoom, fire, your D-pad controls, do the grenade, speciality. I can't pronounce that word, man. Speciality, something like that. Open gadget, toggle, underbarrel, cycle firing mode. Oh, that was a good point. What was the firing mode on here? I think it's normally V, isn't it? To toggle the firing mode. Maybe they've not added that one. I imagine there's a few more buttons that they haven't added in, and you can just do yourself. And you also got the Xbox controls as well, but we won't be playing on Xbox. So I mean, that's really cool. They didn't have to do that, but they did. I love that. Oh, little information, you know, and it goes a long way. It really does. So the most important part, the PC minimum and recommended specs. What's a hotkey for giving orders like attack this flag? I believe, buddy, that was going to be Q. Can you read the text? You should be able to. So that's I don't know what this word. I'm guessing you know what this word means. So it goes COMOROSE. So Q is that word that I just said. Comors, I don't know what that means. Slash ping. Oh, hang on a second. You know, in BF1 and BF4, BF5, yeah, when you hold down the Q button, it brings up that wheel, doesn't it? And you can ask for ammo, which objective to go and capture. That's what that is. So you hold down Q for I need health, I need ammo, attack this objective. That's what that means. And if you push Q, it pings up a location where you want your team to go to. I'd imagine it is also, I don't know what the tagging situation is as regards to pinging enemy players and tanks. I'm guessing it's going to be Q as well. I'm guessing that's what it's going to be. Yeah, that's what that is. If you hold Q, it brings up that circle and you can select, you know, different objectives for your team to capture, or ask for orders. I need health. Give me some freaking health, you knob. Give me some ammo. Yeah, that's what that is, pal. Yeah, I remember now. So, Tim, are you going to be playing on PC, pal? Or PS4, PS5, whatever it might be? This is a lovely clear image. Absolutely, it's got to be like 4K. It's super clear, really clear. I'd love to know how to do this where my mouse is. I'd love to know how to do that properly. I sort of done it in my thumbnail, but it's not quite the same. That's the best I could do. So preload, this is for the open beta. Preload is gonna be October the 5th. Early access starts October the 6th and the 7th. Open access is October the 8th and the 9th. and it closes October the 10th. And actually, if we come out of that, there is, let me see if I can find it. Actually, I think I posted it on my... Oh, let's look at this quickly. Look at the detail of that weapon. That looks cool. We'll go back to that in a second. I posted... where did I post it? Battlefield Beta News. I posted it somewhere. Here it is. Here it is. Okay. So here are the times where you can preload for early access, open access, and closing. 7 o'clock UTC. But it gives you more detail. So London, 8 o'clock in the morning, British summertime, is when you can preload on the 5th, and then early access will start, I'm guessing, on the 6th at 8 o'clock British summertime, and then it will close October the 10th, 8 in the morning. I'm guessing that's what that means. Yeah, it will be PC if I pick it up. Oh, you're still thinking about it, are you? Come on, you gotta buy it, mate. It's gotta be worth it. Oh, I am excited. I just want to try all these new things. I want to see if I could be on the top of that rocket when it goes off into the sky, you know? That's why I want to be there. That's where I want to be. Oh, that'd be lush. So I think this is how it's worked out. 7 o'clock UTC. I forget what that stands for. Can't remember. But that transitions to 8 o'clock British summertime, that you can preload it, and then it will start 8 o'clock British summertime on the 6th if you have early access, or if you don't, it's on the 8th, 8 o'clock in the morning British summertime. So yeah, let's go back. Lots more to look at here. Man, I'm so excited for this. So let's have a look at the minimum PC requirements. I'm really hoping that my PC can handle this. It should be able to. I don't think it's going to be far off Battlefield 5. If you can run BF5, you're going to be okay. I think that's, it's going to be a bit more advanced, isn't it? It's going to be. Technology's moved on in, what, 2-3 years? However long that it's been since BF5 came out. If your PC can handle Battlefield 5 nice and smoothly, 60 frames, I think you're going to be okay. I honestly do. Minimum PC requirements: Windows 10, 64-bit. That's just everything now, isn't it? Processor. I know nothing about AMD processors. I really don't. I always find that AMD stuff, whether they're processor or GPU, is worded in a really confusing way. It's like with Intel, I understand about the i5, the i7, the i9, and then you got the 6 series generation, or whatever. So processor for AMD is going to be AMD Ryzen 5 3600s as a minimum requirement. Intel is a Core i5 6600K. You're going to need at least 8 gig of memory. Doesn't say what that needs to be clocked at. Video memory for your graphics card needs to be at least 4 gigabytes. Come on, there can't be many graphics cards that don't have at least 4 gigabytes. Maybe some of them still have 2. I remember those days. Now, they weren't that long ago. Graphics card for NVIDIA, which you got to remember, Battlefield has partnered up with NVIDIA for this. So I think when it comes to optimization, if you've got an NVIDIA card, I think you're going to be okay. It's going to be optimized really nicely. There's going to be a few bits and pieces. When isn't there? It's like when you get a brand new car, or I don't know, whatever. You know, it always needs a few adjustments somewhere along the line. So NVIDIA graphics cards is going to be a GTX 1050 Ti. AMD is a Radeon RX 560. I'm guessing a 1050 Ti is the equivalent to a Radeon RX 560. I'm guessing. That's something I did not pick up on. DirectX 12 for minimum PC specs. A lot of games still use DirectX 11. So that's interesting, that one. Online connection requirements 512 kilobytes per second or faster, and hard drive space at least 100 gig for the open beta. Wow, that is a lot. Maybe that's not just for the open beta. It could be. I mean, we all know what Warzone is like. Recommended PC specs is going to be 64-bit Windows 10, of course. AMD Ryzen 7 2700X. And Intel is going to be a Core i7 4790. At least 16 gigabytes of RAM, DDR4, I'd imagine. 8 gigabytes of video memory. We meet that requirement, which is good. Graphics cards, NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3060 for recommended. So a new generation graphics card there, and AMD RX 6600 XT. I'm guessing that's the same equivalent wise of the 3060 RTX card. I don't know much about AMD stuff. I wish I did. I've just never used AMD stuff before. DirectX 12 it's got to be the same again. Same internet connection, at least 512 kilobytes per second. Most people should have that nowadays, but then again, not everyone does, and you'd be surprised how many people still have really bad internet. I mean, it wasn't that long ago. I was still using 56k. 56k dialed-up connection at my mum's house. Those were the days. Obviously, during those days, you had to plug the PC directly into the phone line. But you'd have to unplug the house phone in order to go online. So if your mum or your dad or whatever needed to use the phone, they couldn't unless you unplugged the internet. I used to hate those days, and it cost a fortune as well. Hard drive space 100 gig SSD. Now actually, here we go. This is interesting. Hard drive space 100 gig. That's hard drive space. Recommended is obviously going to be on SSD. 100 gigs, man, that is a lot. Mind you, I'm going to be deleting Warzone, so that's going to free up a lot of memory. So, what do you think to those specs? What type of systems are you running at the moment? If you're going to be playing, let us know. Actually, it could be playing on PC, PlayStation, Xbox. And if you're on PC, what type of specs are you running? Are you a little bit unsure whether you're going to be able to play it or not? I mean, for me, I'm going to play it on medium settings. I mean, let's face it, it's going to look nice anyway. But medium would be more of a compromise for the quality versus frames per second, you know? Sort of a mid-range point, I think. So we'll probably run it on medium, because we do on the other games. But I probably will do some videos where we play it on ultra, no HUD, and just to showcase what I can do, and just record like a simple gameplay with that. So that's a lot of information there. We have a little look at what people have been saying about that afterwards. Now here is quite a bit of information here. I have to say this is a good cup of tea. I made it myself, so you know it's nice. Oh dear, dear. They have posted a lot of information here. So much information. So we're going to go through it. I've had a little skim through, but I haven't looked at it much. So I've wanted to save it for when we were live. So this is all the information that is official from DICE EA. So we'll have a little look at this now. So Battlefield briefing, progression and cosmetics. Good news, notepads. Early access for the Battlefield 2042 open beta will be available starting the 6th of October, with full access starting the 8th of October and running until October the 10th. For many of you, this will be the first hands-on opportunity with Battlefield 2042, and we're excited to see you there. Oh man, I cannot wait. I am so hyped up for this. Okay, during the open beta, our intent is to provide you with the kind of experience where you can focus on enjoying the sandbox. Okay, that means we've made some adjustments to systems and features you otherwise encounter in the full game. So you find that okay, this is interesting, this. So in the beta, you find that we pre-unlocked a wide selection of hardware, which includes weapons, vehicles, and gadgets for you. And let you make the most of the time you have with the open beta. That sounds cool. So instead of being restricted to having to progress for those possible 4 days of, you know, quickly trying to unlock different gadgets, they've unlocked a lot of stuff for you to use. A lot of weapons, a lot of vehicles have been unlocked, and a lot of gadgets have been pre-unlocked for the open beta. So that's lush. So you can go absolutely crazy basically on trying out as much as possible in the time that you have. So you'll be playing Conquest on the map Orbital as one of 4 specialists: Boris, Casper, Phallic, and McKay. I think I pronounced those correctly. For further details on the open beta, visit Battlefield's website. We'll go back to that in a minute just to see what that is all about. I think we all knew that regarding the specialists on who they were going to use. Boris is the heavy weapons guy. Casper is the sniper guy. Phallic is the lady for medic. She's the medic lady. And McKay is the assault guy. Who would I play first? Who would you play first? Boris, Casper, Phallic, or McKay? Oh, man. It's got to be Casper, isn't it? The sniper guy. Got a GTX 1080, so that's okay. The CPU is an i7 4770. I can't see all on my screen. Which I think, which is pretty weak these days. Good few years old. Where did that compare to the minimum system requirements? I don't think you're going to bottleneck there. I mean, an i7 is designed for gaming. The i7's designed for gaming and more rendering stuff than the i5. So this is the information on the time zones. We've been through that. In the open beta, you will start to get a sense of our approaches to the progression and the cosmetics in Battlefield 2042. That means a first glimpse of how much XP you'll be earning, and the different ways that you will be able to earn it in gameplay. The return of ribbons, which disappeared after BF4. Just excuse me a second, I need to clear my throat. So it looks like they're bringing the ribbons back. I quite liked seeing the ribbons. It's nice seeing your progression popping up on the screen. Not too in your face, but it was pretty nice, you know? Seeing new ribbons, because you had a sense of, yeah, I'm actually doing quite a bit here. And new features like the player card. In this briefing, we'll take you through how these systems will work when you go from the open beta into the full game, and by taking a closer look at how you can customize your specialist weapons and vehicles with various cosmetics. Okay, these are the ribbons. Holy moly, they look freaking awesome, don't they? Look how cool they look. That is a lot of good design. I mean, you could tell the level of detail that this game is going to have when this much detail has gone into a simple ribbon when you see pop up on the screen for just a couple of seconds. Okay, earning experience. Our design approach for earning XP in Battlefield 2042 is to reward the most XP to the players who play the objectives and stick with their teammates and squads until the match ends, followed by further various actions such as kills, assists, and other support actions. On top of that, ribbons are a great way to earn XP, and we are excited that they are back in a new way. That's interesting, in the new way for Battlefield 2042. Ribbons are earned by completing different gameplay objectives, and you have up to 3 tiers, which each will grant a greater XP reward. The more progress you make on a specific ribbon, the more XP you will earn at the end of the round. Here's a few examples of these ribbons. Okay, so we have the objective ribbon, play the objective. The wingman ribbon, support teammate. Oh man, I cannot talk at all tonight. The wingman ribbon, support teammates with revives and various assets. That's that one there, the green one. Logistics ribbon, heal and resupply others and repair vehicles. It's going to be like the purpley gold one. Intel ribbon, spot and disrupt enemies such as via EMPs or destroying drones. That's that one there. I'm hoping that the spotting system isn't like Battlefield 5 where if you're suppressed everyone can see you. I'm not a big fan of the spotting system. I don't like... I don't mind it. I don't mind it, but if I choose to be hidden because I want to do those trolling moments or whatever it is, I don't want some moron from the other side of the map. I spotted an enemy soldier, and then everyone just got jets coming in. You got helicopters. Go away! I don't want that. Agreed. The ribbons are a nice touch and should be in the game along with medals. I hope. Well, we'll keep reading through, see what we can find. They look really cool. Last one on the list is going to be the combat ribbon. Score kills and destroy vehicles. Okay, so ribbons are a great way to earn XP. We're excited they are back in a new way for Battlefield 2042. Ribbons are earned by completing different objectives, and you have up to 3 tiers, which will each grant a greater XP reward. Okay, so you have the objective ribbon, and there is good. I'm guessing within the objective ribbon, you have 3 tiers of that ribbon. So the more you do regarding, for instance, the objective, play the objective, the higher tier you get, the more points you get. I'm guessing that's how it works. Yeah, I like the ribbons. They were nice seeing them on the screen. You don't want them on the screen for too long. Yeah, I like them. They look super cool. Really, really cool indeed. Okay, so at launch, you'll be ready to jump into the battlefields and start earning XP up to the max player level of 99. You can go the whole way. During your journey of leveling and progression, you will unlock specialists, weapons, vehicles, and gadgets, and a variety of cosmetics. But once you reach that milestone, your adventure is not over. You can continue leveling up through what we call S levels, starting at S001 and ending at S999. Holy moly. So you've got to go through all the way for the XP. And then you go into the S levels. Okay, while there are no further rewards tied to the S levels, they are the ultimate way to show your veterancy on the battlefield. Okay, that sounds cool. Yeah, that sounds good indeed. Unlocking your weapons. Once you've earned enough XP, you are promoted to the next player level. With every new level comes new rewards, including weapons, gadgets, cosmetics, and more. When first starting your journey, you have access to a varied set of specialists, weapons, vehicles, and gadgets. That's been mentioned a lot. Weapons, vehicles, and gadgets. This allows you to discover several playstyles before you come across further unlocks during the leveling up process. So match P summary. So this is what we're going to see at the end of a match. Can you read that nice and clear? Hopefully you can. I need the zooming in tool. So in-game XP 1200, playtime bonus 800, victory bonus 1000, first match of the day 4 hours 35 minutes. 4 hours 35 minutes. First match of the day 4 hours 35 minutes. Were they in a game for 4 hours 35 minutes? That can't be right. I don't know. Wow, okay. Playing with friends 1000, but you get more points for playing with your friends. Objectives, look how these look so good. These are really, really cool indeed. Objectives one there. Secure objectives and defend your territory. Combat, kill enemies and destroy their vehicles. Squad, support your teammates. Intel, spot and I can't read that word. Hang on. Spot and blind the enemy. So that's destroying their communication equipment, I'd imagine. Stay with your squad and support each other for the support one there. Oh, that looks cool. So we've got the leveling up here, 50, 49, 50, and then a picture of a weapon there that you get to unlock at level 51. Man, that looks good. Work in progress, not final. There's a lot of hardware for you to unlock in Battlefield 2042 as you progress through player levels. However, the journey doesn't begin and end with just collecting weapons and gadgets. Okay. Now this one here, I've looked into this a little bit. This one looks super cool. Hang on a second. Let me bring up. Sorry, Tim, I couldn't see all of the chat. Now I can. It might give you some sort of multiplier on your XP at the end of the round based on your ribbons. And interested to see such high numbers for rank. They are assuming people want to play. Well, can you remember? Was it Battlefield 1? Or Battlefield 5? I think it was Battlefield 5, where once you got to a certain level, it stopped. I can't remember what level it was. I think it might have been level 50, or was it Battlefield Hardline? One of the Battlefields only went to like a level 50 or something like that, and everyone was crying out for it to just to keep going. It's not because you want to unlock new stuff. It's just nice to know that you're progressing more. Highest rank I know is 135 in Battlefield 4. Okay, mate. I know we got pretty high in Battlefield 4, but on the PlayStation. Yeah, I like the fact that it just keeps going. Battlefield 3 was 100. Which one was it that people were complaining that it stopped at like 50 or something like that? Something really ridiculous. It could have been Battlefield 5. I can't quite remember. So let's look at this then. So this is called the Mastery. Hardware that you unlocked has its own mastery-based progression journey. So weapons, gadgets that you unlock has its own progression journey. With you earning new unlocks for reaching certain criteria with that hardware. So we know that. So typically if you use a weapon more and more and more, you unlock new gadgets, like extended mags or different sights for that. For example, score enough kills with the M5A3 assault rifle to unlock a new scope, or for a vehicle, gain new equipment as you use it to accomplish goals like capturing points. These look, come on, these look fantastic. So this is for the K30 weapon. I guess it's a weapon. I don't think it's a tank or anything like that. But for the K30 weapon, we'll say, so Mastery 1, Tier 1, that's what the symbol looks like. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh man, that looks good. Does it start at Tier 5 and work down to Tier 1? Or you would think it would start Tier 1, work its way up to Tier 5. That looks so nice. Really, really cool. 999 is a big jump and will be a target for the really hardcore. You can guarantee before that beta ends, someone will be close, if not completed up. there will be someone. There's going to be someone. We'll probably get to like level 2, I'd imagine. I'm going to talk about what days I can stream a little bit later on. So let's continue. Oh, here we go. We got a bit more information here. At certain mastery milestones, such as performing 40 kills with a weapon, you also gain cosmetics for that for that hardware, such as a new skin, a new tier of mastery badge you require to decorate your player card and boast about. I am so bad at reading. And boast about your achievements. Earning the top mastery rewards for hardware and specialists is a monumental task, each with cosmetic acknowledging your dedication and skill level. A great way to show off your skills to your fellow players. So you can add that to your player cards. If you've ranked the hell out of a weapon, you can add that to your player card. Okay, that's good. Earning the top mastery rewards for hardware and specialists is we've done that one. To help you show off your mastery for different play styles, we've created a unique unified color scheme, black and red across all the mastery cosmetics, whether it's player levels, badges, outfits for specialists, or weapon skins. When you see those colors on the player, you immediately understand they are one to be feared. Okay, that's interesting. What's your tabs? What's your Tim? The smiley face there. The beta trailer has got me hyped so much. Man, that look good. We'll go through it again in a second, mate. Man, that look good. My voice, it sounds so croaky and it sounds horrible. I'm really struggling at the moment just to talk correctly. The player card is going to be next on the list. Let's have a drink. Let's have a drink. Slowly heating up in this room as well. Oh dear, oh dear. We're on the sneak tonight. The strawberry flavour is so nice. Really, really cool indeed. Glad I saved. I've got 2 more left out of the starter pack that I ordered. Oh, that tastes good. So the player card for Battlefield. With Battlefield 2042, you have a customizable player card that will allow you to show off your player level, player icon and title, player card art, which is the background, and up to 3 badges you've earned by mastering your weapons, gadgets, vehicles, specialists. Your player level or later S level is determined by your overall progression with no separate levels tied to class or weapon and vehicle performance. Your player level or later S level is determined by your overall progression with no separate levels tied to class or weapon and vehicle performance. Okay. You'll be able to see and customize your own player card via the play screen. Of course, when you are killed by another player, you'll be reminded that they got the better of you through seeing their player card in the kill screen. Oh, so their player card, well, I wonder how big that appears on the screen, the player card. Lastly, you'll be able to view the player cards in the end of round screen and various other areas throughout the game. Okay, we're excited about player cards as they are a way for you to self-express your identity and showcase your achievements across the game. With such a wide range of different playstyles from the Battlefield players, we can only hope we have enough variety of rewards to match that creativity of play. We're looking forward to seeing the unique customized player cards you come up with. Okay, so this is the card here. We've got the name of the person, Stab Master, microphone. Don't know what that symbol means there. It's got a PC screen. Don't know. Player icon and title. Platform. Oh, platform indicator. Okay, so PC. Level 55. Player badges. So they're good at being a engineer. Got some sort of weapon on there. No, a tank on there. And a gun as well. And the background. They look really cool. Would I be that fussed about them? I don't know. But I like it. I like that it's in, you know? I think it's one of those things where, would I be bothered? But then you are, because you go into it and you think, I want it to look nice. I want to show off, you know? So I think it's a valuable tool that's needed. Yeah, definitely. So let's have a look here. Have we read that? Okay, so cross progression. As a reminder, we also have cross-progression functionality within Battlefield 2042, which will be shared across all platforms and travel with you wherever you go as long as you play on the same EA account. This means your unlocked progress and completed purchases in your PlayStation copy of the game will carry over to your Xbox or PC version and vice versa. That's good. I like that. Because I wish I could bring over my Battlefield 4 to my PC. I don't know how you do it. I don't know if that's a thing or not. Probably isn't. For example, your new unlocked skin for your M5A3 assault rifle on the PlayStation 4, along with your in-game process such as player level mastery, carries with you if you now choose to jump into the action on the Xbox instead. While there are a few limitations to cross progression, we want to make you aware of, such as special edition cosmetics, the digital art book and soundtrack, unspent premium currency, and pre-order items not carried over. We're excited about giving you the freedom to play and progress wherever you choose to play. Okay, that's good. This is really, doing stuff like this is actually quite difficult for me because I, find reading difficult. So, but I like it. It's alright. Cosmetics. Battlefield 2042, we will have a wide variety of cosmetics to give you the flexibility when it comes to choosing appearances for your specialists and loadout, enabling you to express yourself on the battlefield in a way that's important to you. I like to be able to have a really unique character because I like to do it because that's you, and people, you're not just all the same. I mean, I'm quite happy to just jump in as a standard medic, a standard support player. I mean, at the end of the day, you don't see the person unless you're doing a takedown in the new one. So, but you see your gun sort of thing. But it would be cool to see your character as well for those playbacks and stuff like that. You'll be able to earn cosmetics through gameplay or by purchasing then skins. There are multiple ways of earning skins and cosmetics for specialists, weapons, and vehicles. These cosmetics are available in the following varieties. Common, which is grey, rare, which is blue, epic is purple, legendary is gold. Okay, so is that similar to like the crates that you would have to open? Rare and epic specialist skins have both the headgear component and body components. Rare and epic. Rare and epic. So the two middle ones. So they have the headgear component and the body component. You can mix and match headgears with different bodies if you wish. However, legendary skins are single outfit and cannot be mixed with any other skin. Here are some examples of cosmetics you earn and unlock by playing the game through the mastery. So this is going to be a legendary skin. This is a tier 1 outfit. So this is how I think it goes. I think, so that's got a helmet on. Oh no, hang on a second. Both headgear component and body component. So you can mix and match headgears. Let me start again. Rare and epic specialists have both headgear and the body components. So rare and epic have the headgear and the body components. Gold is an all-in-one feature, the legendary. Okay, so this is a tier 1 outfit for, I'm guessing, either blue or purple, rare or epic. So here's my thought on this. I'm guessing as you play with that skin on your character, you level up the tier number for that outfit. So I'm guessing if you get to tier 2, you get to customize the helmet or the body armor or whatever it is to a different level, and you can flick between whatever you like the most. Yeah, that's gonna be good. The design of that looks so nice. Here's one of the helicopters here. Very Dr. Disrespect, the red and black. This weapon though, I don't know what weapon is that. It look nice. That is the tier. That's okay. So that's a tier 1 PKP BP skin. PKP. Looks nice, doesn't it? Really, really cool. Yeah, I like the look of them. That looks nice. I love the detail. Can you imagine running into battle with a weapon that looks as cool as that? Oh, that's the M5A3. Sorry, there it is. It's there. Oh, so apologies. So this is the M5A3. And this is the PKP BP skin. Sorry about that. Sorry. Just want to play it now. Oh, it looks sweet. But can you imagine going into battle with freaking awesome skin in that much detail? Doing the reload animation, doing the... You know, in Battlefield 5, you can push, hold I or something like that. And it does the looking at your gun animation. Oh, that's going to be... That is going to be so freaking good. Weapon skins applied to the whole weapon. Whatever attachments you have... Okay, listen to this. Weapon skins applied to the whole weapon. Whatever attachments you have on your weapons will be affected by the skin you have applied. You'll also be able to unlock weapon charms, all of which can be equipped on nearly every weapon in the game. Specific to vehicles, you'll also be able to modify your vehicles with skin and decals. Battlefield 2042 will also have unlockable melee weapons earned through the player levels and progression, all of which have their own unique takedown animation tied to them. Okay, so a bit like Call of Duty Warzone, you know. I like that. Okay, let me just look at this bit. Weapon skins applied to the whole weapon. Okay. Whatever attachments you have on your weapon will be affected by the skin you have applied. Okay, so if you've applied this skin here, if you've applied that skin to your weapon, if you add an ACOG site, that will then automatically have the skin of that weapon on that site. So you haven't got to unlock this, like in Battlefield 5, where it was really fucking annoying, where you had to unlock individual cosmetics for the site, the magazine. You know what I mean? Here, it's automatically applied. If you've got the skin for your gun, when you add something else to it, the skin automatically adds on. Oh yeah. I would die all the time because I would be looking at the gun. Just stay at base, mate. Just stay at base. You'll be safe. Cav, what's your pal? Thank you for saying hello. So we're getting there. There's a lot of information here. So much information. Can you hear me loud and clear? Because my voice sounds like it's about to disappear. Dev Corner now. Okay, so during the open beta, you'll be able to experience the all-out So this is about the beta here. During the open beta, you'll be able to experience all of the all-out warfare of conquest on the orbital map. So it's the all-out warfare mode on the conquest game mode and the orbital map. I think we knew that. We sat down with level designer Callie and lead level designer Shank. I'm sorry. Shazank, I don't know, to talk more about what you can expect when you're ready to jump into the battlefield. We also caught up again with Michael Hartin, which is the native designer on how Orbital adds to the story and the world of 2042. So Michael or Michelle, I think it's Michael, I don't know. Orbital is set in Crow. Oh man, I don't know. French, Geneva. Man, I cannot. I'm so bad at reading. So this map is in this map is a race against time and hostile conditions as you battle around the site of imminent rocket launch since the stop using difficult words. Since the catastrophic blackout of 2040, America's mission has been to regain a foothold within Earth's orbit. Okay, so 2 years previous, there was a blackout, and America's mission has been to regain control of space and time and the universe. The former EUSA spaceport in the French place laid dormant since the collapse of the EU, but with the facility still operational, it made the location an ideal target for the US to re-establish their space program. The Americans worked in near secret for months, preparing for an unprecedented number of rockets for blastoff. But when launch day arrives, leaked intel enables Russian forces to undertake a last-minute attack to ensure America's space race crashes and burns. That sounds good. That is a cool little backstory there. So essentially, in somewhere in France, so 2 years ago, there was a big blackout. I'm guessing the satellites blown up. I don't know. So America has tried using an old but still functional spaceport launch station in France somewhere, and all was going well, setting it all back up again. And the day arrives that they're going to launch the rocket into the sky to try and take control of space again, and the Russian forces manage to find out about what's happening, and they conduct an attack to stop them from doing that. That sounds freaking awesome. Simple story, but sounds really, really good. Really, really cool. There's a nice little bit of artwork there as well. What served as art and gameplay inspirations for Orbital? The launch center is inspired by a mix of the Kennedy Center and, oh man, I can't read half this stuff, and some other space center in Japan. The terrain itself is inspired by New Zealand, even though the map itself is in France. For gameplay inspiration, we looked to Caspian Border, which was beloved by the community. It's just great circular compass map. Everything works there. You have inventory spaces, you have vehicle spaces. If I was going to speak grandly, I say that Caspian Border is an example of battlefield experience where all the pieces click together and everything just works. Yeah, that's true. Caspian Border was a very good map. Orbital was designed with these same sorts of spaces in mind. How did the team approach designing a map that is so much bigger than anything DICE has done in the past? The key thing to ensure you know where to go in Battlefield 5. Oh, hang on a sec. The key thing is ensuring you know where to go. In Battlefield 5, it was essentially 150 meters per flag. With the addition of Battlefield 2042's sector system, it's fought a long time. I fought for a long time for the flag. Where do I go? I don't even know what this sort of stuff means. There's a bit. Are you able to share some cool details about the map reverse? There's some really cool moments, big and small, on the map. As far as big moments go, the rocket either taking off or falling or failing to take off were very exciting. There's quite a bit here. I'm losing the ability to talk now. My voice is going. I don't know if you can tell. My throat is as dry as anything. If you want to read it, I will post a link for this in my Discord in the Battlefield section. Let me copy that. I'll post a link for this in my Discord. We will finish off by what gameplay can players expect from Orbital in the open beta? After the recent technical playtest, we've made several edits and quality of life changes based on player feedback, such as the rooftop flag now being on the assembly building. It used to be inside the building, so that's a pretty big difference. In general, the map plays smoother now and just looks better. This means that during the open beta, you can expect the full launch experience. Okay, cool. I can't go for the rest of that. I'm losing the ability to talk. It's disappearing pretty quickly. Oh dear. I think we've pretty much covered everything. Here's a final screenshot. So open beta preload on the 5th, 8 o'clock for British summertime. Starts on the 6th, and open beta, sorry, early access starts on the 6th, and the beta for open access starts on the 8th through to the 10th at 8 British summertime. All Out Warfare is what we're going to be playing, and it's going to be 128 players, and it's going to be the conquest mode on the map Orbital, and we get to use 4 of the specialists: McKay, Phallic, Boris, and Casper. So it's going to be good. Prefer Firestorm and Karg, but Caspian is still a fave. Yeah, which I don't know what map I would. I quite liked. I can't remember what it's called, but it might have been one of the ones that you just mentioned. What was that Bad Company 2 map, which is actually going to be in the Portal series? That Bad Company 2 map, where it's sort of a long, it's a long road, long dirt road, and you go underneath the sign. That was a really cool map, that one. I can't think what it was called now. The 128 players is a huge change. Banard Desert. Yeah, that was a good map, mate. That was a very good map. Battlefield Bad Company 2 had some really fantastic match. Had some really good maps. 128 players. I mean, you think we are used to just 64 players on a Battlefield game. 128. That is insane. That is. I mean, you know, so Warzone. What does Warzone have? What is it, 150? But 128 players all in one place. Ah, that's gonna be awesome. Only like vehicle heavy maps. I do like infantry with like transportation maps. If it gets a bit too much with the helicopters and stuff like that. But yeah, I like a mixture of everything, generally. But I just don't want to be in a situation where you're on a map and you're just getting bombarded by the same prat in a helicopter over and over and over again. Paul, I'm an esports team. I am in an esports team for Battlefield. Okay, mate. Sounds good. But that's BR. Yeah, see, that's the thing. You know, all those players on a massive map. And obviously you don't get to see all of those players in one space at the same time, do you? But on Battlefields, there's going to be situations very regularly where you're going to have at least 90 players all in one area. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. This will be more compact compared to COD Battle Royale. Oh yeah. This is going to be far superior. I mean, this is just a completely different experience. And what I'm excited for is just to try out those and learn and experience those only in Battlefield moments. You know, to stumble across a moment that is just unique to any other game that you've never played apart from Battlefield. I mean, only in Battlefield can you launch a car into the sky with C4 and it takes down a helicopter as it's flying past. The Battlefield maps will need to be the biggest yet to accommodate twice as... Have you seen... They've done a comparison on the different sizes of the maps. I wonder... Did you see this? This is built out of Lego. The orbital map, 7,969 pieces. That's freaking awesome. I did a match tonight and I came first place. I didn't realise Battlefield had an esports team, to be honest, mate. I know they tried it with BF1, didn't they? I didn't realise they actually had something going. Well done on the first place. Yeah, this is awesome. This the person that done this map out of Lego, man, it looked good. Yeah, there is a comparison down here to the different map sizes, like compared to different maps throughout the Battlefield series. I don't know exactly. Here's some more pictures. This map looks pretty good. Oh, that looks nice. Let me see if I can find what I was thinking. Portal. Answering your reveal questions. It might be on here. No, it's not on there. Go away. Okay, it could be on the main Battlefield site. Let me see if we can find it for you. Latest news? World of 2042. Oh, here we go. I think it's here. Maps. Classic maps. They had a screenshot of what the different map sizes were like in comparison to like the other maps from previous games. Gameplay trailer. Maybe we can find it here. Battlefield 2042 map scale. Yeah, here it is. Yeah, there's nothing good detail, but you can see on here. So the individual maps. I'm not going to try and pronounce what they're called. But the let me see. There's got to be a better image somewhere. Images. Yeah, I thought it would have been in here somewhere. Yeah. It's there somewhere, mate. Look at Caspian. Okay. That'd be in the portal, wouldn't it? Battlefield portal. Basically, there was a screenshot, and it compared the maps for Battlefield 2042 to how big they were in scale to previous maps. Discover more. Oh, here we go. Caspian border. View the full. So yeah, that's the screen. I've used that before actually as one of my live streams. That looks nice. I'll be getting GTA 6. Yeah, when it releases in about 10 years' time, I reckon, mate. In maps, there was a listing for Caspian. Is this the bit that we want, that you mentioned? So we got Battle of the Bulge, El Alamein, Iraq Harbor. This is a good map, this one. This was a really good map. This is the one I was talking about from Bad Company 2. This was another good map as well from Bad Company 2. Oh, that was it? Yeah. It doesn't give you too much to read, to be honest. But there was a section, and I was trying to find it, but I can't find it, where it would give you the scale Let me see if it's on Twitter. It's mostly gonna be, yeah, new information now. Yeah. #21st of June. Unofficial information. I don't look at unofficial stuff, although we just did. Now I can't find it, mate, but there's something on here, well, I did find it, but it wasn't in very good detail. But it gives you an outline of how big the maps are compared to how they used to be. So yeah, Caspian Border, true Battlefield classic set in, I can't read half these words, the Turkmenskan side of the Iranian border where the recon Russian force has set up camp. The obvious map choice for fans for all-out vehicle warfare. That was a very good map, that one. Especially the updated one that they done for Battlefield 4. But anyway, let's go back to here. I think we've gone through all of the information for Battlefields that they have released so far. What else do we have that we can quickly have a little look at? Gun skins. I think that's about it, to be honest. I don't think there's anything else to have a look at. I think we've covered pretty much everything. Yeah, it's going to be pretty much it. I think there was a few more pictures. Battlefield. Let's go back to home. Yeah, here we go. So, I mean, these skins are absolutely fantastic. Look at the detail of them. Really, really nice. Really nice indeed. Top of that plane there, the helicopter. Was that like some sort of radar, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, I think the chat's delayed by the video from what I'm doing now to what you're seeing. I think there's like a 5-second delay, something like that. Tim, offer a game for Battlefield 3. Thanks for the info. You're welcome, mate. I'm sorry I couldn't read half the words. But yeah, you're welcome, my friend. I'm going to wrap things up soon anyway. But yeah, thank you for popping by. It's been great to talk to you. Thank you, pal. The detail of that gun, that is so fucking nice. That looks fantastic. There's a lot of stuff here. I mean, look at that. Box, magazine, slanted. The grip there is slanted as well, so you can do the canted stuff, I reckon. Man, that looks good. New hand icon for kill assists. Oh, does that mean like a helping hand? Because there's two hands. There's a big hand icon and the little hand. So is it like a helping hand, high five? I mean, is that what that is? That's really... I didn't spot that. That is very clever. To whoever spotted that. Nice. I did well. Oh, sorry. I started to lose my voice. My throat's gone ferociously dry. We were struggling to read words. Yeah, that's the way it goes. I think let's face it. They done an absolute fantastic job. Yes, we had some disappointing news with the delayed announcement, and then there was that unfortunate silence. You know, because you want to hear stuff, you want to hear information, but they a few hours ago they dropped so much information, and it was level 100 detail. You know. Apocalypse DLC for Battlefield 1 is free on Origin at the moment, and Dragon's Teeth for Battlefield 4 is free on Origin as well. I think we've covered everything. Let's watch. Let's watch the trailer once more, shall we? As we wrap things up. So this is the trailer.
Okay, squads, strategy's simple. Capture your objectives, take control of the sectors, and repel the enemy. Hostile close!
If you've got your headphones on, damn, that sounds good. That sounds so good. Every time they put out a trailer, every time Battlefield releases a trailer, they always nail the trailer every single time. There's never been a bad trailer for Battlefield that I can think of. Arguably Battlefield 5, but that, in all fairness, that was still a good trailer. I might have a heart attack. Yeah. Oh dear, man, I was pumped. I was pumping away when I see that. Oh dear. Right, hour 44 minutes. It took an hour and 45 minutes. Let's skip. Let's say 10 minutes of me trying to read what words say and pronounce them. So this is, you know, hour and 44 minutes of information there. Damn, that was good. I am bursting for a piddle. I need to go. We had 8 votes tonight. Let me end that right now. Nice little screenshot for you there. I love the quality of this camera. It's so fucking good. Really, really good. Let's end the poll. See what we have. Get rid of that. Okay, so 50%, we had 8 votes, 50% are, hell yeah, I'm excited. 25%, no, not excited. It doesn't say how many people voted for each one though, but never mind. 25% for some week come out. Oh dear, dear. Right, we're going to wrap things up. and call it a day. Let me go through my streaming schedule as well. Let me find something that we can have on the screen whilst we wrap up. Why don't we have... Let me find a picture quickly. Oh, I'll tell you what we could put on the screen. Let's have that. Should play in a continuous loop. Look pretty good there. Looks pretty good. Yeah, thank you for watching. I do hope you gained some information from that. That was my first time looking at all that information in proper detail. I enjoyed it as much as we could read and understand. Anyway, that was a lot of fun. Yeah, enjoyed that. No actual games tonight, just going for that information. So let me go through what I am streaming as regards to the beta. Let me find my work schedule. Doobie-doo. Okay, let's have a look. Does that not loop? Repeat. Okay. Okay, so we need October, don't we? Let me see what I'm doing. Okay. So today, yeah, let me just go through my work schedule. Today's Tuesday, so Wednesday, no stream. I can't do it tomorrow. Thursday, possible stream. Yeah, there will be a stream Thursday. There'll be a stream Thursday. I'm not too sure what, either GTA or Battlefield. I'll try and do some GTA, but I wouldn't mind doing some Battlefield if truth be told. And then, as regards to the open beta, no stream tomorrow, stream on Thursday, and then I'm working Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and then Tuesday the 5th of October I can, fingers crossed, preload the beta. Wednesday the 6th of October, when the beta is out for early access, a full day streaming of the beta. Wednesday the 60th of October. Wednesday the 6th of October, but I'll put this in my Discord. Full day of streaming Battlefield. Full day. Fingers crossed. Yeah, we'll be on it the whole day. Thursday the 7th, I am working. But Thursday the 7th, when I get home from work, I will be streaming the beta. And I'm looking to stream, hopefully, from 9. It depends how early I can get. I'm on a private hire, so I'm hoping I can get back in time. There will be a stream Thursday, hopefully about 9. Friday, stream before I go to work. And either Friday night, but it'd be very late. But I will also do one Saturday the 9th before work as well, and when I get home. So lots coming up. So we're streaming the beta Wednesday, Thursday night, Friday day, Saturday daytime, and Saturday night. That'll be posted in my Discord in the Battlefield beta news, in the Battlefield news section. Have a look at that Battlefield chat, I think it's called. Link for Discord's in the description. You're more than welcome to join. Let's get a Battlefield dedicated community going. do some Portal games, get those clips rolling in. We'll do some reacting to your clips and stuff like that. We'll sort something out. Right, cheers everyone for watching. I do hope you enjoyed the stream. And thank you to everyone that popped by. Really appreciate it. Cheers Tabs, cheers Tim, cheers Paul, and everyone else that did pop by. Super appreciate it. If you subscribed and it didn't show, I apologize, but thank you very much. And the likes, if you haven't done so, that'd be awesome. Thank you very much. I won't see you tomorrow. I'll see you Thursday. Take care and look after yourself. Have fun. Enjoy. Goodbye. Thanks.